Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now, 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. So let's go now to Indianapolis, Indiana, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
The Colts are back deep, waiting for the kick. Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. Double tight end formation. Will go ground. Outside to the right. Davis in on the tackle. Second down coming up. 2 tight ends on the field here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll mark him at the 28.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying it.
3rd and 2 here after the run. The Colts come out in the pistol. Pass incomplete. The Colts are set to punt. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Colts will come out in the pistol. First down at the 20. Still got it after the play action. They're going to get him here for a sack. After being sacked on first down, it's 2nd and 16. Adams going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Let's go.
Keeps it here. Going for the home run. And Davis can't quite pick it off.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The Colts, pistol set here. 3rd and long. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Colts in the pistol. Throwing now to his left. He makes the catch. He steps out.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
This play set up by the long gainer. Finds his mark. That's a gain of 6. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. The Colts lined up in the pistol. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. And then they say, oh, no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
Gets it out for the completion.
The Colts had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
That leads us to 2nd down. The defense comes out in the nickel. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. And Washington's there to make the stop. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. When you look at the numbers to this point, right now it's all about the tight end, Phil.
It is. You know, it used to be you only double-team wide receivers to the outside of offensive formations. Now, these tight ends are so good, you have to double-team the guy inside.
He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Dolphins now will have their chance to respond. Mounting a serious drive. First down at the 22. Space to work. The Colts now move the chains. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Colts will go with the pistol on this play. Keeps it on the play fake. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got it.
The Colts line up in the pistol. The Colts have it at the 34. Got the completion. Allen's there that time for the tackle. Third and short following the completion. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's the matchups you love on the field.
The Colts will approach this play from out of the pistol. Play action. Looking long to Mike Wallace. Wallace tackled down. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
It's now second down. The Colts come out in the pistol. Throws to the right. He has the grab.
Well, the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on third down.
Third and 5. Allen's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Keeps it here. Catch made. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. Adams is a receiver in the slot. Fumble. They recover their own fumble.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Offense lines up here. The Colts snap it up at the 26. And they'll get to him again for the sack. The Dolphins call a timeout. Their first. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. The Colts in the pistol formation. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. First down here after the completion. Here's the first snap after the big play. Play fake. Going deep. Looking for Demaryius Thomas. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything.
Colts line up in the pistol offense. 1st and 10. Handoff made. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. Adams lined up now as a slot receiver. They'll go ground, trying to power his way right up the middle.
That's a good job by the defense, just playing the situation. 2nd and short. They know they have a conservative coach on the other side. They played for the run, and they stopped it short of the 1st down.
Let's go.
3rd down and 1. He's looking to the right here on this throw, and Davis can't quite pick it off.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Set up return. Here he goes. In on the stop. The Colts come out in the pistol. 1st down at the 20. Play fake. No one in sight. Has the grab. Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline. The coach is happy, and of course the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all because he loves his tight end target.
Ball's picked off. And he races out of bounds at that point. Is in the slot. 1st down at the 21. Has the reception all alone. This quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you. It's nice to have a good arm and throw the football down the field like this. But that time, that was terrible. Just overthrew the open receiver.
The Colts will come out in the pistol. 2nd down and 10. The tackle is made. And Phil, talk about a tight end who has been so good at freeing himself, making plays throughout the game. This is the guy.
Yeah, what a day he is having. I'll tell you, the way things are going for tight ends in the NFL, defenses change what you're doing, which you have to do every once in a while. You're going to have to drop a defensive lineman back in coverage just to help the linebackers out covering these tight ends.
Adams lined up in the slot. Complete, didn't get his feet down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Colts pistol set here. 3rd down and 10. On the money. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Needing 5 to move the chains. The Colts in the pistol. Out to the left. Has a catch for the 1st. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Colts lined up in the pistol. There's a flag right there. The defense gets the sack.
Offside. Defense.
Well, looks like the defender was caught in the neutral zone, Phil.
Yeah, he was. Good job by the quarterback. You know, he made that little voice inflection. That'll get him every time. Quarterbacks are a little sneaky, you know.
The Colts will go with the pistol on this play. Has his target. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
What a good job by the offense, driving down and getting that touchdown. Even though they're still behind, they're chipping away at this lead, keeping the pressure on their opponents.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. He'll keep it on the play fake. And Washington's able to swat the pass away.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
The Colts take it from the 23. And he's forced to the ground. Big moment here. Third down coming up. Adams is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Third and forever. Keeps it here. Launching it deep. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The coach is going to go for it. The Colts line up in the pistol. Still got it after the play action. Makes the grab and the feeder down.
A lot of teams will play this 3-deep defense, cover 3, because they want to make the quarterback throw the football towards the sidelines and down the field to get those completions. Good job by the QB that time.
Wide open for the catch. Here in the second half, we're seeing some familiar numbers from a tight end who has been one of the best receivers in the NFL this season.
It's just every single week he gets it done. All you can say about it is, wow, he is impressive.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Miracles do happen, but this team's going to need one probably to pull this off. Keeps it here. Has his man. The Colts call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down following the long play. To the ground. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Trying to work that left side. Reed's able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The Colts will approach this play from out of the pistol. He's taken down. Going for it on fourth down. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. And this will go incomplete. Got a hand on the pass and knocked it away. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week.